All right, what's up, YouTube? I hope y'all having a good day. So it's been a while, but I've been a little bit busy, just enjoying life and taking my time, just hanging out. If I'm being real, um, it's been really weird having the availability to go from just surviving to like enjoying my life thoroughly. Like my whole mindset's been like flipped on its head, if I'm being honest. And I know I've talked about this before in videos prior, but like I don't have to go to sleep. I don't have to wake up for anything. Like only to do things that I want to do I have to get up. It's like, oh, I have to get up to go to the store to make food for myself tomorrow. It's like, well, it's extremely freeing. And I'm thinking that I have to do something on the side. And I've said that before, yeah. Just reruns, right? But what I'm getting at is like, it's allowing me the opportunity to try different ventures. And I think like, I'm gonna, start learning how to clean hats because I really enjoy wearing hats. But I hate how smelly they get. If I get a hat cleaner and start cleaning hats, probably enjoy doing that. People could send me hats to clean, send them right back. I don't know. Just think about it, but I'm trying to get more healthy, right? And I weigh most now that I ever have, and that's fine. Yesterday I went out for a walk, and I was thinking to myself during that time, I was like, man, currently, right now, we don't have anything that like shows us our stats or our upgrades or we don't see an immediate return whenever we do our things that we promise ourselves we're going to do, like working out or studying for the test. Like we don't see our intelligence go up +1 on a screen or anything like that. And I think that's hard to like really put into perspective because we don't see immediate benefit from it. It's something that deters people from doing things. Yesterday, sorry, I really wanted to get a pedometer because I wanted to start being more healthy. And I was like, well, there's smart pedometers, but I want one that can tell me how many calories I burn, right? Well, I was like, well, if I'm getting a pedometer, and I might as well get a smart one, up the price to $50, right? I was like, well, if I'm getting a smart pedometer, I might as well just get an Apple Watch, up the price to $200. If I'm getting an Apple Watch, I might as well just get an Apple Watch Ultra because I'm bougie and I have the expensive taste. Amazon shows me a renewed Apple Watch Ultra for $300, dude. An Apple Watch Ultra 2 for $399. I'm like, god dang, man. Like, that's how slippery the slope is. It's really absurd. But in doing that, I realized that I'm searching for some type of dopamine through a lot of like just grasping, right? And I'm finding it in places, and I'm learning how to find dopamine that actually satiates the need for long periods of time. I'm finding out that video games does not satiate it by myself. Like I don't enjoy playing video games for super long periods of time by myself anymore. I enjoy cleaning a lot, if I'm being real. I like organizing now. Now that I have the time to do it, I really enjoy organizing my room and making it look cooler. But whenever you keep promises to yourself about how you're going to do something, basically I made a promise to myself that if I can manage to stay consistent with walking for 30 days, then I think about actually buying an Apple Watch or something like that, just because of somewhat how beneficial it is. But there's a lot of things that an Apple Watch can do for me in terms of health tracking and sleep tracking and stuff like that that nothing else can do. I don't think. If I'm wrong, feel free to school me. If not, then oh well. But the biggest thing is, I think the things that you tell yourself, not the secrets that you keep, but like the inner dialogue that you have, that you keep with yourself when you promise yourself something, right, is your level up, right? If you say, I know I can do this, and then you go and do that and you feel accomplished, that's your +1 charisma. Like, and I know it's hard to recognize it in that sense, right? But that's it, dude. Like, if you're in the gym, right, and you're like, dang, I don't know if I can curl this 20 times, and you've been working out for like, I don't know, 10 years, whatever. You're at the pretty much the top of your strength. It's going to be hard for you to continue to gain strength if you've been working out optimally, consistently for 10 plus years, right? You're going to have to change workout routines and all kinds of stuff like that if you're trying to gain strength in another way, right? But if you add 5 more reps to that, dude, in something that you're normally maxed out on at, like, say 300 pounds, which is a fantastic amount of weight for pretty much any lift, then, and you add 5 more reps to it, dude, that's your +1 in strength, bro. That's like you got that. You leveled up, dude. Like, you passed that test. You understood that thing more. That's your +1 in wisdom. And it's hard to conceptualize it, right? But, like, there's not very many things that make sense on this planet, okay? We as humans don't even really make sense if you think about it, okay? Your brain is like, and this is extremely far out there thoughts. Your brain is like a parasite that moves your body like a mech for self-survival. And I know that's a lot. I'm not going to dive into it right here. I'm sorry if that intrigues you and it's too much, my bad. I'm sorry if that throws you off, my bad. But, like, we are on a rock that is hurtling through space at millions of miles an hour, rotating hundreds of thousand miles an hour, if I'm not mistaken. It could be less, it could be more on both things, right? But we are hurtling around a sun, right? And we don't even know if we're the only people out here, Brad, or the only thing out here. And we know prior to 10,000 years ago, we weren't the only things on Earth that were like us. So the bottom line is, you just find something that you enjoy and just go do it, bro. Because it really, in the grand scheme of shit, probably don't matter that much. 100,000 years from now, nobody's going to remember humanity. Like, live for yourself. Enjoy yourself. Do your stuff. Don't do your stuff. If you're beating yourself up over doing your stuff, stop beating yourself up, please. I think that's it, man. I hope y'all have a great day. You know what it is. 1, 2, 3. You the best. We the best. Hey, hey.